Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Now, we have an opportunity to check in with one of my favorite people, Cameron Black from Gone Catch and Guide Service. You've seen him everywhere with the folks from Addicted on his own. Obviously, if you ever see him out there on the water, he's usually got a net in his hand. This morning, though, Cameron, how's it going for you out there on the river?
Going great out here, man. We got beautiful weather, got good fishing, getting plenty of opportunities to catch them. We got a bunch of fish in the box. Can't be any better right now, especially for this little extension on the Columbia River.
Yes, you know, it was. I just got back from Elk Camp, Cameron. I expected the river to be closed. They gave us a short extension through tomorrow. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think that might go a little bit further, or do you think that's it?
Dude, I don't know, man. The day they had the meeting, like as we were getting closer to the end of the original season, all of a sudden a bunch of really nice, bright fish showed up. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that with 90-degree temperatures and record-setting temperatures in the McNary and Dow's pool on temperatures, that these fish aren't moving too much. But it's very apparent that they're here and that we have a lot of them. So it was good to get the extension. I know the dam counts have been kind of going down to, you know, another 8,000 or something like that a day. But I think we still have a ton of fish to come. I'll open up this fish bag and show you, like, we're just catching nothing but big, beautiful, bright Chinook that have sea lice all over them, 60 river miles from the ocean. We're here at the, I don't know if you can see the bridge in the background, but super top secret spot, you know, you get my drift. But I think we just have a lot of fish to come, and we have more 90-degree days coming up in a few days. So these fish are just hanging out, and the anglers are catching the crap out of them today. It's really good.
How are you actually getting them, Cameron? Are you staying pretty standard? Obviously 360s. What are you fishing behind them?
360s and still playing the small spinner game. You know, temps are still up there. You know, we're pretty darn warm for being in the second and third week of September now still. And with more unfortunately, more heat coming on the way. I know we got a little rain coming up in a couple days, but oh, sorry guys, gotta drive the boat here. But honestly, it's pretty warm, pretty mild out here still. So still running the spinner program, catching a few fish on skinny minis in the morning during the slack tides and stuff, but really spinners, man, getting it done.
Overall, you mentioned, of course, that the water is relatively warm for this time of year, slowing the fish down. Those are all things that we can kind of expect in these conditions. But how's the river? How's the grass this morning? The reports for the last month and a half has been horrible for the grass. Is it still bad, or does it seem to be getting any better?
I mean, it's not bad down in this part right here. I think as you get a little further upriver towards Portland and stuff, you got a bunch more sloughs and a bunch of stuff that really feed that grass issue. But during the ebb tide, you're having to keep your rods a little clean. You're having to keep an eye on it. You know, you can't just put your rod in the water for half an hour and just let it ride. So we've been doing, we've been checking quite often, but fortunately we're not having to wait too long to catch fish. In fact, we just put our 5th Chinook in the boat there just right when you're at the commercial break. We were just just a second too soon for you. But yeah, we're looking for one more out here. But since you're having to reel in a lot, I mean, it's just, you got to do it or else you don't catch them. Like, they see that grass on there, they don't touch it. It's crazy.
Very, very frustrating. Now, you got to give us a hero shot of that bag that you mentioned. You said you got a bunch of fish in there, chrome bright Chinook. Show us what you got going on and what kind of success you've had this morning.
Absolutely. So yeah, so he's still laying there. Open that bag there, lady. His son deckhanding.
Looks like a little jack there as well, a little bonus fish.
Yeah, he's got, that was a little code jack from the last time, but as you can see, these things are good. I mean, just beautiful bright Chinook. I mean, every one of them. They haven't been turning colors or anything. Oops, sorry, I got to drive the boat. We're getting a little sideways here in the wind, but anyways, yeah, I mean, it's been phenomenal fishing this year. I mean, this year has just been the gift that keeps on giving. And I think to the forecasters' credit and stuff, you know, we might not get exactly what they were saying. However, we are definitely getting a lot of really nice Chinook. So it's been great.
Now, Cameron, there are a few people that have their finger on the pulse better than you do. Do you have any thoughts on what might happen the next week or two when they have their meeting, if they may give us another chance, or do you foresee it just being the end for Chinook and we get to wait until October for silvers in the Columbia?
I mean, we had that slight downgrade, and it's kind of unfortunate because, like, if we can get this river opened in October for Chinook, you know, it costs very few fish against the quota, but we get such quality fishing for like another 30 days, especially when you combine them with the cooler temperatures and the addition of coho. So I'm really hoping we can pull it out and get it. But I think everyone's just waiting for good dam counts. I mean, everyone sees the dam counts high, low, indifferent. But one thing is that it's not necessarily like the number of fish going over, it's the type of fish. You know, we need to have upriver brights and those pit tags representing those going through the dam, just so we have an idea of exactly what we got that are going to head upriver. And that's kind of what's constraining our fishing right now. You know, we're kind of done and away from the lower river Thule impact stuff, and now we're just playing with upriver brights. And so need those dam counts to go up, but I think they're gonna. I mean, I think they're still gonna hold on. The fishing's just too good not to think that would happen. So who knows? We'll all be waiting patiently for Wednesday's meeting.
Yeah, there's going to be thousands, many thousands of folks waiting for that. Okay, so let's just say that, of course, it closes on Sunday. What's your next move? You know, you don't have to tell us the rock that you're going to be going to, but what's your next move? What's your fishery that you're looking forward to between maybe another option, an opportunity on the Columbia?
Well, I mean, we're going to have to go to the tributaries. You know, I don't believe Buoy 10's open for coho. I haven't really even looked at that. I think that closes on Sunday as well, right?
I believe so.
Oh. Delusia, Owen?
Nope, we still got you, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does Buoy 10 close on Sunday as well for coho only?
I believe so, but you can never keep track. I can never keep track as well.
So here's the deal with me, man. I just book the trips and I just tell them, look, it's the month of September and October. There's always somewhere to go. And so whether that's open for coho or not, you know, I might head to some of our local Southwest Washington tributaries. Unfortunately, the waters have been really low. Again, going back to that warm, mild temperature stuff, it's really kind of putting a hampering on the tributary fishing. But you know, there'll be something to fish for somewhere. That's kind of what's nice about fall in the Northwest. So we'll see what happens.
Well, worst case scenario, Cameron, you can just go do a bass tournament, right?
Absolutely. I will be leaving for the last BAM 60 here in a couple weeks back down to the California Delta.
Oh, no kidding.
Looking forward to that.
Now, if you were unaware, everyone, Mr. Cameron Black is also a tournament bass angler. So he's definitely always got a line in the water somewhere, either with clients or hoping to win a tournament. Well, Cameron, hey, listen, thanks for some of the advice in your report for everyone. Looks like you had a great morning. So would you say, though, before we cut away, for folks that are watching that said, hey, you know what, I'm done for the year, maybe get back out there for the remainder of today and tomorrow before it all shuts down?
Oh, absolutely. And if they give us anything October for coho or Chinook, I mean, people would be really surprised at how good this river remains all the way through the month of October. I mean, and with quality fish too. And that's kind of the key. It's like you're getting those fish that are the freshest you're going to get for the month of October. So that's what's really nice about it. So hopefully they can do it. But yeah, if they give us more days, man, you're missing out. You're missing out if you're not out here still going after them. Very good. Cameron, as always, man, thanks for spending some time. Say hi to the family for us, sir. We appreciate it. Will do. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Be safe, okay? That's Cameron Black from Gone Catching Guide Service, and you can see that he's doing pretty darn good out there, and you could be as well if you get out there and have some fun. Spinners, behind a 360, warm water, and some of the advice that he gave you is exactly what is going on. Warm water stops that migration, and obviously that's what you've seen, but still, nearly 9,000 fish a day going over. Be nice to get some opportunity. Maybe just pull the kill nets out. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything. All right.